Hey guys, welcome back to 5 nothing 100 nothing.com. I am Fugget, the fittest underdog guru using intelligent tactics. Today, guys, I want to tell you about envy. Okay? Don't envy. Don't envy nobody. Not ever, not yesterday, not tomorrow. Don't even think about it. Forget about it. Get it out of your vocabulary, okay? I'll tell you a little story. Years ago, I dated this girl, and she'd wake up, and first thing she did was like go on social media and start looking at like all of her friends and everyone in her social circle that were like posting things where they were on vacation or they were like happy or working the job they wanted, and they were putting it out there that they're happy and things are going good for them and this and that. And this girl had a lot going for her too, and she was probably the envy in a lot of ways of her friends, because she was really committed to working out. She had a really lean, strong body, and we all have things that are our strengths, and we all know our own demons or our own weaknesses. Well, she chose to focus on the things she didn't have. So she would look at that and she would like immediately start to like sound bitter and look at her, who does she think she is? Or, oh, that must be nice to go here or there, or to have parents that buy you this or that. And it was like, it would like start my mindset down the road of like, first I recognized it right away and I was irritated by it. I'm like, who cares? Like, who cares what they're doing? I've never been one to like look at somebody with envy and wish that I was them or wish I had their advantages or anything like that. And, I don't know what that is, if it's DNA or what, but I just looked at that and thought, this is really stupid. Like, who gives a rat's ass? I'm trying not to swear. What anybody has or what they don't have or whatever. Anyone in my life that has had, some real breakthroughs or some, I guess, quote unquote, lucky breaks, or things go their way and things go really well for them, I'm more than happy for them. And I celebrate with them and I tell them that, in complete sincerity, I'm happy for you. That's awesome. I'm glad you're doing well. And, when things are going well for me, I'm happy. And if things aren't, then I'm going to course correct or do a little work to figure out what's going on and how I can fix that or make it better. And anytime you stop and you find yourself being envious, right? All that's happening is you're like growing this, like there's a seed of bitterness inside you, and it starts to grow with time. And the more time you spend in that envious state, or the more things you think about where you're envious of somebody or something, it starts to grow. And it's like, it starts to like grow weeds, in your soul, so to speak. And all of a sudden you wake up and 5-10 years, you wear that bitterness on you. It's in your, it's already been in your self-talk. You start to see, if you look at older people that have, they're just always talking about somebody that, has this or has that, or that must be nice. It's almost like their face starts to take on this look to it, and they are just people that drag everybody else down, and people begin to avoid you because of that, because you're not uplifting. And I'm not saying you're a cheerleader or a clown and you're supposed to amuse everybody, but when you're happy and you're content in you, as Gary Vaynerchuk says, self-awareness, that's huge. And he shouts it from the mountaintops, and he does a damn good job of that. But I think that it can't be said enough that there needs to be more voices and more examples that I don't care. It's not that I don't care about you, but I don't care enough to like own your failures or successes, I love the person for who they are, not what they can do for me, or not for what they have, or any of that nonsense, because all that stuff changes. You live long enough, you see people make a fortune, lose a fortune. You see them rise to the top and then stumble. There's all kinds of things in life. It's a roller coaster. And to sit there and waste your time, this limited time you have on earth, on envy, is really tragic. And I thank God for my ability to not have that kind of envy, or to look at others and wish that I had what they had. I just don't do that. I walk my own walk. I march the beat of my own drum, and I seem to be almost like a black sheep in some ways, in that I just go my way, and it's fine. Like, you do you, I'm doing me, and it's all good. Like, if I'm on a diet and I'm with somebody or in a social circle of people that aren't doing something like I'm doing, I don't care. I don't like tell them what they should or shouldn't do with, their dietary habits or lifestyle habits. That's on them. Just like I don't want somebody telling me what to do or not to do. I don't impose that on anybody. I have no expectations of anybody around me. I live my best life. I treat people fairly, with respect. And if I get off a course, I course correct and fix what I can fix and move forward. And that's what you should do too. Like, share, subscribe. Hope you guys are well. Quit envying. All right. Talk to you again soon.